Hello guys, myself MD Tariq Anwar. I am working as an assistant professor in mechanical engineering department at St Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram. My today video lecture series lecture number 6. So I am delivering a lecture on metacentric height. I have already discussed in the last lecture what is metacenter. Clear? So, what is metacentric height? It is actually the distance between center of gravity g of the body and metacenter m is known as metacentric height. For a stable equilibrium, metacentric height is positive, means m is above g. For unstable equilibrium, metacentric height is negative, means m is below g. For neutral equilibrium, metacentric height is 0, means g and m has no distance. It will coincide, means g and m both will coincide at a point. See the diagram, it will be more clear. See the left one line. Midpoint is G point. B is the center of buoyancy. M is the meta center. Clear? So, in this case, you can see GM and BG. Clear? In this case, BM is greater than BG. Clear? It means that M is above G. So, this is a stable equilibrium. But stability is decreasing slightly when m is coming in downward direction or distance between g and m is decreasing. In the next line, m is below the original point of m, so stability is decreasing, and this stability is unstable equilibrium when m is below g. See the third line, here m is below g, so bm less than bg. Clear? For neutral equilibrium, which I have drawn separately, g and m is coinciding, so in this case bm is equal to bg. Now the condition for a stable equilibrium is bm should be greater than bg, and for neutral equilibrium bm is equal to bg. So now, for more stable equilibrium condition, Bm and Gm should be as large as possible. But it is not possible always. So, see the example to find out Bm. Clear? I have taken a cuboid of length L and thickness or width T. See the top view of this L. On the left side diagram, L is the length, or B or T, whatever you can say, is the width of the cuboid. So, moment of inertia about longitudinal axis, which is denoted by IL, LB cube upon 12, and moment of inertia about transverse axis, it will be DL cube upon 12. I've already explained, for more stable equilibrium condition, Bm should be as large as possible, or Bm should be large. So, Bm value will be I upon volume. This is the formula for finding out Bm. For this case, Bm transverse. Clear? We will put in place of I, IT upon volume. Volume is same. Clear? And next is Bm longitudinal. IL in place of I, and volume is same. V and V. So V is the volume of fluid displaced by the body. What is the V? So IT greater than IL in this case. But I have to taken which one? From design point of view, the least moment of inertia is about longitudinal axis is taken into consideration. Clear? LB cube. B is smaller. So it will give you the a smaller value. BL cube will give higher value. So BMT greater than BML. Clear? Now the oscillation about longitudinal axis is known as rolling. The next important point. For example, boat is हिचकोले खा रहा. कैसे खा रहा? About transverse axis. This is known as rolling. And oscillation about transverse axis is known as pitching. Clear? So अगर longitudinal के axis के about क्या हो रहा? Oscillate हो रहा. So this is known as rolling. I have mentioned in the diagram. See the diagram, rolling and pitching. So BMT means that BM in case of transverse axis greater than BM longitudinal. So BM pitching, check for this part. BM pitching is greater than BM rolling. Clear? Now next one is time period of oscillation. किस टाइम पीरियड के साथ वो ऑसिलेट कर रहा है? Boat, ship, something, warship, etc. So time period formula is given as 2 pi under root kg square upon g into gm, where kg is the radius of gyration or gyration, something whatever. Some says gyration, some says gyration. See, clear? I is the a into kg square. So gm is the distance between center of gravity and metacenter. Clear? T is in this case is inversely proportional to gm. If we increase gm, T will decrease, means time period of oscillation will be more and more oscillation will take place. So see the next point, gm increases means that time period decreases. So less comfort for passenger, ships, etc. For most stable equilibrium condition, GM should be large, but larger GM results in smaller time period of oscillation because it is inversely proportional. जैसे जैसे हम GM बढ़ाएंगे T घटते जाएगा, GM घटाएंगे T बढ़ेगा. ठीक है? That is more oscillation per second, and hence passengers are not comfortable under such condition. This is note point. Two note points generally asked in PSUs, public sectors, exams, and get something. Metacentric height for merchant ship. Range is 0.3 to 1 meter. And metacentric height for warship because उसमें वाइब्रेशन ज़्यादा होता है, इसलिए उसका स्टेबिलिटी ज़्यादा चाहिए. So range is 1 meter से 1.5 meter. Next, very important point, very important topic below this category, that is buoyancy and flotation, that is weight loss of a body when immersed in a liquid. For example, let us take an example, or let us take a system of weighing balance, a body which is hanging from the weighing balance in the air and in the water. What will be the effect? What will be the weight loss? We know that density of air is 1.2. Density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Clear? So we know that Fb is equal to weight of fluid displaced. So due to air, nothing will change in the reading of the weighing balance. But what will be the effect when same system is placed in the water? So see the first diagram. Here weighing balance is showing reading or tension T, and weight of the body is acting in downward direction. So we can make T is in upward direction, that is the tension. W is the weight which is acting in downward direction. So in this case W is equal to 2. मतलब जितना बॉडी का वेट होगा उतना टेंशन ऊपर में आएगा. बट इन द नेक्स्ट केस और नेक्स्ट डायग्राम, सेम बॉडी सेम वेइंग बैलेंस, सब कुछ सेम, बट बॉडी इज in the water. So another force will come into action, that is the buoyancy force. This will act in upward direction, that is FB. T1 in also in upward direction. Tension in the weighing balance which shows reading. Weight of the body will in downward direction. So expression will be, after arranging the term, FB plus T1 is equal to W. So we can write T1 is equal to W minus FB, or we can write also W minus T1 is equal to FB by taking FB in left hand side. Clear? So weight loss, what will be the weight loss? Weight loss will be, we know that W is equal to T from last diagram. So in place of W we can write T minus T1, same, and in place of FB we can write W minus T1. Clear? T minus T1 is nothing but weight loss of a body, which is equal to buoyant force. Clear? Now I am solving a problem related to these concepts which I have explained in the last lecture and I am explaining today. Clear? So read the question. A body of a specific weight 8976 Newton per meter cube extends above the sea water of a specific weight 10104 Newton per meter cube. Find the percentage of total volume of the body visible to an observer. So see the body. This is the body. कुछ पार्ट इसका पानी के अंदर है, कुछ पार्ट जो है पानी के ऊपर है, विच इज विजिबल टू द ऑब्जर्वर. सो क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग what percentage of body is visible to the observer. A specific weight of the body is given in the question, that is WB 8976 Newton per meter cube, and weight of the food, a specific weight of the fluid 101014 Newton per meter cube. So weight of fluid or weight of fluid displaced will be weight of the body. This is the basic formula. I have already explained principle of flotation. Okay. In principle of flotation I have already explained weight of the body is weight of fluid displaced. So we can write for weight of body, rho of body into G into volume, and weight of fluid displaced, rho of F G into volume of fluid displaced. But see the diagram again. VO is the volume of the body which is visible to the observer. Total volume of the body is V. So in the liquid, V minus VO, which is in the liquid. So from these relations we can write here weight of the body or a specific weight of the body is 8976 into V, total volume of the body, and weight of a specific weight of fluid into volume of fluid displaced. So here volume of fluid displaced is V minus VO. So putting the value 10104 into in the bracket V minus VO. So in next line or next, after opening the bracket, we will get the value which I have written. So final expression will be VO upon VA will be 1128 upon 10104 into 100. So final answer will be 11.16% of the body which is visible to the observer. Now we will solve next question. A metallic body floats at an interface of a mercury and water. दो लिक्विड है इसमें, कौन सा है? मर्क्यूरी भी है और वाटर भी. In such a way that 40% of its volume is submerged in mercury and 60% in water. Then find the density of the body. Clear? See the diagram first. This is the body. Clear? 60% जो है वो किस में है, वाटर में है, 40% किस में है, मर्क्यूरी में है. Means that complete body is submerged. So what will be the formula to find out the density of the body? We know that weight of the body is equal to weight of fluid displaced, but here two types of fluids. So we can write weight of body is equal to weight of fluid displaced by water plus weight of fluid displaced by mercury. So putting the value or putting the formula rho b, b stands for density of body, into g into volume. Clear? Complete body, so volume of the body. But 60% and 40% in different case, 40% in mercury and 60% in water. So here for water this will be 0.6 V. Clear? 10 raised to 3, you know that this is the density of water. So 10 raised to 3 into G into 0.6 V plus 13.6 into 10 raised to 3, that is the density of mercury, Hg into G into 0.4 V. So after cancelling out Vg from both sides, because this is the common term, so final expression will be rho b, and this is the digit. You can solve easily and you will get the final answer. Rho of body will be 6040 kg per meter cube. Now I am solving another example, which is gate question. A body weighs 100 Newton in air and 80 Newton in water, and find the density of the body. This is based on the weight loss of the body concept. Very tricky and good question. Clear? See the solution of this question. क्या कह रहा है, बॉडी जो है लिक्विड में है. 100 न्यूटन कहाँ मेजर करते हैं हम बॉडी का वेट को, एयर में. When body is in water, it will 80 Newton. So buoyancy force will be, it is clear from the data, that is 20. But I'll explain. Here body is in the water. So weight of fluid, volume of fluid displaced will be volume of body. Clear? So we can write weight loss formula. We know that weight loss is equal to Fb is equal to rho F into G into volume of fluid displaced. Clear? Weight loss T minus T1 already explained. So here 100 minus 80, that is 20. Rho of fluid, that is water, so 10 raised to 3 into G into V as it is. This is equation 1. Consider that this is equation 1. Now we all know that rho is equal to mass upon volume. Weight is equal to 100 Newton. You know that given in the question, mg is equal to 100. So m is equal to 100 by g. This is the m is equal to 100 upon g. So we know that rho is equal to m upon v. So putting the value of m in this equation, 100 upon g, this is the value of m, and volume of given after solving, v is equal to 20 upon 10 raised to 3g. So putting this value of v in this equation, 10 raised to 3g upon 20, we will get the answer rho is equal to 5000 kg per meter cube. Clear? Now we will solve next question. A body weighs 30 Newton in a liquid of density 800 kg per meter cube and 15 Newton in a liquid of density 1200 kg per meter cube. Then find the volume of the body. Here the body अलग अलग मेज़र किया जाता है. अगर बॉडी को रखा गया 800 न्यूटन केजी पर मीटर क्यूब के डेंसिटी में, तो उसका वेट 30 न्यूटन है. और अगर 1200 kg पर मीटर क्यूब डेंसिटी में रखा गया तो उसका वेट 15 न्यूटन है. क्लियर. सो आई एम सेपरेटिंग आउट with the help of arrow. So this is the value, because this is the question which is based on the concept of weight loss. So actual weight of the body is W minus 30, which is showing on the weighing balance, is equal to rho Fg into volume of fluid displaced. In second case, after vertical line, W minus 15 rho F into G into volume of fluid displaced. So final expression will be W minus 30 is equal to 800 G into V, and next equation W minus 15 is equal to 1200 G into V. So after solving these two equations, we will get value of V. Value of V is equal to 15 upon 400 G. Clear. So final answer will be volume is equal to 3.82 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter cube. Clear. Now this is generally asked in objective questions or PSQ exams and CIL something, etc. Most of the exam generally these type of questions are asked, so I am discussing here. Here match the following list 1 and with list 2. Clear. Match the following list 1 with list 2. First case is stable equilibrium of a floating body. What will be the answer? Meta center above G, because this is the floating body. A stable equilibrium of a submerged body. Clear. Answer will be center of buoyancy above G. Clear. Next case, unstable equilibrium of a floating body. Answer will be center of buoyancy below center of gravity. Clear. Fourth point, unstable equilibrium of a submerged body. Meta center is above G. This is the arrow given in the question. Clear. A representing 2, B representing 3, C representing 4, D is 1. You can match and see the last theory I have explained. Next question. It is also gate question. It is given that solid sphere and cube have same surface area. Then find the ratio of buoyancy force on a sphere to that on cube when both the are completely submerged in same liquid. Means एक क्यूब है और एक स्फीयर है, दोनों को सेम लिक्विड में हमने इमर्स कर दिया. पूछ रहा है, क्या पूछ रहा है? बायंसी फोर्स ऑन स्फीयर टू दैट ऑन क्यूब. क्लियर. FBS upon FBC. So this is the case. Here he is also saying surface area is same, so we can write 4 pi r square, and for surface area cube 6a square. So we can compare 4 pi a square ir square is equal to 6a square, from where I am finding out value of a in terms of r. So 4 pi r square upon 6, or we can say under root 2 pi upon 3 into r. So but FBS upon FBC, buoyancy force on a sphere and buoyancy force on cube, in this equation I need volume, so we have to find volume of both the cases, means cube and sphere also. So in terms of a cube volume can be found out. So here value of a is given, a is equal to 2 by 3 raised to 1 by 2, means under root 2 pi by 3 into r. So what will be the volume of the cube? A cube. So cubing on both sides, a cube is equal to 2 pi by 3 into 3 by 2 into r cube, and volume of a sphere. We know that 4 by 3 pi r cube, because radius of the sphere is r. So putting the value of 4 by 3 pi r cube upon a cube, because rho fg and rho fg for both the cases is same, so it will be cancelled out. Clear? So fbs, buoyancy force on a sphere upon buoyancy force on cube, will be 4 by 3 pi r cube upon a cube. So after solving out or simplification, we will get the answer under root 6 by pi. Solve this at home. Clear? Now next question. In this question we will see how we have to find metacenter or metacentric height. See the diagram. First, a rectangular body 5 meter long, 3 meter wide and 1.2 meter height is immersed to a depth of 0.8 meter in water. Clear? The density of water is 1025 kg per meter cube. Then find the metacentric height. Clear? Now see the diagram. This is the diagram. Clear? Length of the body is 5 meter, width is 3 meter, height is 1.2 meter. But वाटर के अंदर कितना है? 0.8 मीटर. Clear? So you can find out centroid of the body which is in the water, that is 0.8 upon 2, that is 0.4, and centroid of the body, that is G, that is 1.2 upon 2, it will be 0.6. So value of BG, clear? B and G, distance between them is 0.6 minus 0.4, that is 0.2 meter. Also we know that top view of the body, see the 5 is the length, 3 is the width. We know that BM is equal to I upon V. I already explained here. So for this case, I is equal to 5 into 3 into cube, because I am taking BM transverse, least type of moments. So this will be I is equal to 5 into 3 cube upon 12. वॉल्यूम इज 5 इंटू 3 इंटू 0.8. कौन सा वॉल्यूम लेना है? जो पानी के अंदर है. सो इट विल बी 12. सो आफ्टर पुटिंग द वैल्यू you will get the answer of BM is 0.9375 meter. Clear? So we know that GM is equal to BM minus BG. I have already in the line diagram in which stability is decreasing I have shown. So total is BM from bottom to top and G is the midpoint. So we can find out BM minus BG is the value of GM. So putting the value here, GM is 0.9375 minus 0.2. So metacentric height for this problem is GM is equal to 0.7375 meter. See the line diagram. B is the bottom point, M is the top point, G is the midpoint. Clear? Total is BM value is 0.9375 and BG value is 0.2. So larger minus smaller will give you the value of GM. So this is the final question of this topic. So I am closing the topic here. So thank you very much.